Welcome back. From stylist to personal shopper to boutique owner, my next guest is an expert in all facets of fashion. Welcome, Siobhan Taylor, aka Miss Eye Candy. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, tell us about your journey through the fashion industry and how you got started.
Well, I've always loved clothes, so I landed a job. I actually started at the Guest store, and then I landed a job with Hugo Boss, and I worked with them for about 7 years. And after that, I landed another job where I was a buyer for a local men's store for a little bit. And from there, I decided to open my own store.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And I love that you have a background in not just women's, but men's clothing.
My expertise is actually men's clothing.
Yeah.
But I always say women shop out of habit, men shop out of need. So when it was time for me to open my own store, I was like, I'm gonna go with women.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so speaking of, what made you decide to open your own boutique?
From working in the mall and then landing that job to be a buyer for a men's store, it kind of taught me like how to run my own store, but with someone else's dollar.
Right.
So as I was doing it, I was like, I could do this. So after 2 years of that, I started writing up a business plan, and I would work on it, go back to it. Like it took me about a year. Then I started doing pop-up shops, and I saved the money, and I opened my own store.
That just reminded me of that TikTok that's like, how hard could it be? Men do it.
People do it all the time. I know. I mean, it's hard, but you can do it.
You can do it.
Can.
Okay, so tell us more about your boutique and the kinds of styles and products you carry.
Miss Eye Candy is a trendy women's clothing store. I do have classic pieces too. My demographic is kind of open for everybody. Like I don't want anybody to confuse it like it's just a young girl's store. Like I'm 45, so I'm not going to wear certain things.
Amazing.
So I mean, my demographic goes from like a 25-year-old girl to a 60-year-old woman.
I love and
lots of
talk about that
accessories.
with boutiques too, because it's nice to see the generations coming into a store together and both being able to find someone.
Yeah, you want to have something for everybody.
Yeah. So how have you seen? You've been doing this for a while, so do you want to talk about how you've been watching the local fashion scene in Buffalo kind of evolve throughout the years?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely evolved. We were just actually talking about how there's different fashion shows, and everybody's kind of throwing their own thing now, and it's gotten awesome. I mean, I love it.
Alrighty, we're gonna get our own little fashion show. Let's bring out your first lady. Tell me about what she's wearing.
This is Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
She's a pretty flirty slip dress on. It's not your average slip dress, though. The back is, she could take the sweater off, and the back has a cute little lace up.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
We put the cardigan
Perfect.
over it because it's fun for like brunch with the ladies, and not all the time having heels with it, so we threw sneakers on.
I love it. Okay, let's bring
Mix
out
it
our
up.
next model. Hi, how
There's
are
my
you?
girl, Jatan. She actually has on the cute, trendy, kind of clueless vibe.
Yeah.
Kind of cool wear to the office, still go out and meet your friends for a drink after work. We love pops of color at Miss Eye Candy.
I mean, candy's
Yeah,
in the
right.
name. You expect some color.
Yeah, lots of pops of color.
Do you want to talk a little bit about your experience being a business owner as a woman?
Being a business owner in general is a journey and a challenge, but I mean, I think I've had a pretty good run. I really have. Like, that's why I'm still here. Like, I'm going on 13 years.
Wow, congratulations.
I started off with a small store. I was able to expand, and where I'm on Allen Street now, 85 Allen.
Yeah.
And just keep expanding. I haven't really had too many challenges. I mean, there are challenges. Like, COVID was a challenge.
Obvious, yeah.
January, February is always a challenge every year. I
Yeah.
hate those months, but I've had a great time.
Okay, really quickly, we're heading into spring. It doesn't feel like it this week,
I
but
know.
what do you think we're going to be seeing in spring?
Lots of pastels, lots of pops of color, pinks, purples.
Love them.
Yeah,
Spring, I think
flirty looks.
those colors are like my favorite to wear on myself. So
Yeah, me too.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your continued success.
Thank you so
And
much.
your journey. And viewers, for more information on Miss Eye Candy Boutique, to stop by and in shop or follow them on Instagram at Miss Eye Candy Allen. Thanks again for coming in, all of you ladies.
Thank you for having us.